So, inflation is up, food and gas prices are up, and your starts are down. Let me ask you a very simple question. What are you going to do about it?
The future of orthodontics is evolving and changing every day. But although the way to achieve practice growth has changed, there's never been a better time to be an orthodontist. Let's get into the minds of industry leaders, forward-thinking orthodontists, and technology insiders to learn how they see the future of the orthodontic specialty. How will digital orthodontics, artificial intelligence, clear aligner therapy, remote monitoring, in-house printing, and other innovations change the way you practice? Join your hosts Dr. Leon Klempner and Amy Epstein each month as they bring you insights, tips, and guest interviews focused on helping you capitalize on the opportunities for practice growth. And now, welcome to the golden age of orthodontics.
Welcome to an abbreviated episode of the Golden Age of Orthodontics. I'm Dr. Leon Klempner, retired board-certified orthodontist, faculty at Harvard, and co-founder of People in Practice, a digital marketing consultancy providing growth solutions to orthos for the past 11 years. My partner and co-host, Amy Epstein, and I usually interview a guest of interest. I guess today, I'm your guest of interest. The title of this podcast is The Golden Age of Orthodontics, but my guess is that you're not feeling like it's the golden age for your practice right now. And I get it. I read the data. I see what Gage and the AAO are reporting. New starts are down 11% over the same time last year. I talk to orthos like you every day, and many, understandably, are worried about the future. We're already dealing, for example, with less referrals from GPs. We get no pedo referrals anymore. We have direct-to-consumer, we have DSOs, not to mention staff shortages. And now, on top of all of that, we have the economy. Well, the truth is that the economy is currently in decline, and most forecast that it will remain in decline through 2023. Inflation is high, interest rates are high, and food and gas prices are also high. Understandably, our prospective new patients in general are looking to conserve their money. But it's important to note that our orthodontic industry historically is surprisingly resilient. And this is a time to make the necessary adjustments to your workflow, your technology, and your marketing strategies that will put you in a better position to seize the opportunities when we bounce back. We have two very recent time periods to learn from, right? In 2008, we had the Great Recession. In 2020, we had the pandemic, and we saw a soft market, to say the least, but we rebounded to new high heights. What did forward-thinking orthos do during these recessionary times that put them in a position to capitalize on growth? That's what I want to talk with you about today. Well, firstly, you need to focus on your team. I mentioned that attracting, it's no surprise that attracting new staff members are difficult. Many practices are seeing a lot of turnover, and a lot of it stems from the request for flexible work hours. Now's the time to reinvest in your team. Strong leaders in your organization make your practice more efficient, keep patients happy, and frankly, are your most valuable asset. Perhaps now is the time to think about how you could provide some flexibility in remote working. With most of us now moved to cloud-based practice management systems, functions like office management, patient outreach, and billing, many of these could be done from home. So now's the time to think about incentivizing your team to stay with you and also provide opportunities to attract new team members. Invest in marketing, okay? Studies show that increased advertising, not decreasing it, in the face of reduced marketing by your competitors can put you in a really good position, not only to grow in a soft market, but also to take advantage of the rebound. Focus on your profitability. Take a look at opening up additional revenue sources. Offer limited treatment solutions. You'll capture more of the 95 million adult audience who, during a recession, may have more reluctance to invest time in a more expensive, comprehensive treatment, but may be willing to spend on a more limited treatment. There's something called a lipstick effect. And in tight times, when the economy is not doing well, people do spend on themselves. But they may not spend on full treatment, but limited treatment, if you offer it as an option, could really grow an additional revenue source for you. In addition to that, we crunched the numbers, and the value per visit, believe it or not, for limited treatment cases is much higher than comprehensive cases at full treatment fee. More information on that, just contact me. I'll be happy to talk with you, or you need help in implementing it, I can help you with that as well. Leverage the technological advancements, really, that have occurred, particularly in the aligner realm. Aligner fees are a huge part of our overhead. And this is a time we can take a look at that and see if there are ways that we could lower that. In addition, there have been a lot of aligner advancements. Now there's the ability to pay per aligner, an alternative way of pricing that could really save you a lot of money. AI has now entered into the diagnostic realm, and there are many aligner companies that offer this, and you should take advantage of it. Branding your practice, branding aligners is something that you should consider. Rather than branding a particular vendor, brand your practice. Leverage the marketing advantage there is of having your name on the boxes and on the envelopes that the aligners come in. ULab is a company, obviously, that offers these. If you're not aware of it, you can contact me and I can connect you. Utilizing of remote monitoring and AI. Again, if you look at value per visit, you look at the numbers, if we could decrease the number of visits, we increase our value. And if we could lower our overhead, we increase our profit. So you could use remote monitoring with AI to track progress on your aligners and your brackets. Wouldn't it be nice to know when a patient comes in that they have a molar tube that's loose, or they've lost a bracket, or their wire is broken ahead of time? By reducing the number of visits, you address your prospective and current patients' desire for convenience and respect for their time. There's no advantage of bringing a patient in that's tracking just to look at them, let them know they're tracking, and give them more aligners. Dental monitoring in particular has a very sophisticated AI which streamlines the workflow. They also allow you to benchmark your practice so you can see how you're performing against others, and gives you some very tangible insights as to how you can help both your clinical and your business outcomes. Reevaluate your new patient and your current patient experience. Don't forget, your new patients are now digital natives. They like things easy, quick, and simple. Public reviews are extremely important. Poor patient experiences can have a really profound effect, a negative profound effect on your practice's ability to gain new patients, especially in a more competitive landscape where demand is reduced. Leverage your website. Did you know that 97% of visitors to your website never schedule an appointment for a consultation? That's absurd. Streamline your inquiry process by offering multiple options when they come to your website. Do you have a chat bot with two-way texting? Don't forget, you're dealing with digital natives. They like to text. Most of us have a place to fill out a form, but do you also have the ability to offer a virtual consult? Not necessarily to diagnose and treat the patient virtually, but to use it as a way that you can qualify new patients for your practice so that when you do bring them in, they're pretty much ready to start. And with regard to online inquiries, how quick do you respond? Is it minutes? Is it hours? Or is it days? This can have a real dramatic effect on converting those website visitors into consultations. And lastly, timing. Timing is everything. The time is now. We have not been affected by a decreased cash flow because we're living on last year's starts. But next year might be a different story. So now's the time to differentiate yourself, improve your practice so you're capturing more market share in a softer market, as well as ready to seize the future opportunities on the rebound. So, in recap, focus on your team, invest in marketing, focus on profitability and add some new profitability sites, upgrade your patient experience, and finally, do it now. If you like more resources to adapt and grow in a soft market, visit our website at pplpractice.com. You can check out our blog where we have an article about these 5 tips for success as well as other helpful information. Or you can email me directly at leon@pplpractice.com, pplpractice.com, and we could set up a time to talk. So my friends, this is still the golden age of orthodontics. However, you have to be willing to adapt. So thanks for watching and/or listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you for tuning in to the Golden Age of Orthodontics. Subscribe now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or visit our website at thegoldenageoforthodontics.com for direct links to both the audio and video versions of this episode.